You know who it is. It's your mother trucking boy, Cubas Kid, doing what I do, and if you don't know, it's because I'm not doing you. Alright, people. Let's get down to it. So the conversation I want to have with you guys today is about knowing when truckers are just full of shit. Right? You have to be able to intake the information that they're giving you and realize whether they actually know what they're talking about or if they're just stringing you along, trying to make themselves look better, sound better, or make themselves look good. Okay? So here's the situation. A few weeks ago, sitting there at one of the restaurants at a truck stop, you know, the Greasy Spoon, and yeah, I'm sitting there. I ordered my food, I got my phone out, got my headset on, just got my show playing or whatever, just watching some TV, you know, enjoying my day. We'll get back to, you know, why I was really there in a minute. But just sitting there waiting on my food, and they just wanted to be slow that day. Extremely slow. Okay, I've been there probably 26, 27 minutes. You know, I'm halfway through my show, and there's this guy in there standing by the register because he has to pay or whatever, and he's just smacking his lips, bro, like blah 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 blah, just non-stop talking. A damn chatterbox. So being I won't say nosy, but just trying to catch any kind of giblets or any kind of nuggets that this guy might be putting down, you know, lower the volume a little bit on my show, and I'm listening in to what this guy's talking about. Man, it didn't take long. It didn't take long, maybe half a minute for me to realize that this guy was full of shit. Brand new to the damn industry. Thought he had figured it out.
In 5 miles, exit.
He thought he had figured it out. He thought he knew it all. Okay? He's up there just talking about everything that he's doing and what's happening. Stop. This might be one right here. Give me a second. No, it's a Jeep. Okay. He's talking about what he's doing, blah, 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 blah. And I'm not so much, I wasn't so much annoyed with him as much as I was annoyed by the other guy. The other guy that had, you know, that's actually in the industry and knows what's going on, and he was just there just gaslighting him. You know, just building him up, making him seem like he knew what he was doing. You know, because you're just leading this guy down the wrong fucking road. You're just setting this guy up for failure. So the dude's probably, you know, mid-30s, and he's just chopping it up. Oh yeah, well, you know, I just got into the game, blah blah blah. Oh, I've only been out here 2 or 3 months, you know. I was smart enough to go out and just purchase my truck because I didn't want to go be a company or whatever. I knew that I had this, blah blah blah. Which, first of all, That's cool. Congratulations. You were able to, you know, go put a down payment on a truck, and now you're in debt. You know, jumping into an industry that you know nothing about, and you may not make no money. Good job. But you took the initiative and you got behind the wheel. All right, we'll keep moving. Yeah, why wouldn't you want to go to a company, at least for a bit, and learn the job, learn the system, you know, learn how to maneuver the truck, learn everything on their dime and their equipment, and you get paid for it. I don't understand why people, but I digress. So yeah, he's brand new. He has his own truck. He's leased out to some regional company that he's doing runs for, you know, something that he gets to come home every few weeks, blah, 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 blah. Talking about that he's, you know, a big owner-operator. A big owner-operator, that he's, you know, making all this money, blah, 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 blah. He starts telling people that he's making, you know, $1,400 a week, you know, as an owner-operator with his own truck, leased onto whatever. He's making $1,400 a week, and that's enough for him, because that's, you know, that's his situation or whatever. Like, okay, well, I can't be mad at you because you think that $1,400 is a lot of money. I just think you're setting the bar pretty low, especially if you have your own truck. But obviously, you don't know what you're doing yet. So that's why you're making that little money, or the company's screwing you. Second thing, you know, yeah, that's pretty much it. You don't know what you're doing. So you don't know enough about the industry to understand where you could actually make money and not. And I'm not mad about that. He's just still talking. Oh, after this, I'm gonna go get me a FedEx account, and I'm gonna go buy my own trailer within a year, and I'm gonna go get me a FedEx account, and blah blah blah. Cool. You got dreams. You got things you want to make happen. Good for you, buddy. Good for you. He is extremely loud. Everybody in the restaurant is quiet, just listening to this fool talk. You know, the dude that's next to him, that's just casting him on, is like, oh yeah, you got it, you figured it out, blah blah blah. Oh yeah, sounds like you know what you're doing. And oh yeah, that's good money. Oh man, oh yeah, you got a sweet deal over there. Oh blah 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 blah. Just gassing him. Gassing him. Which in my opinion, that's the dude that's in the wrong. So the guy continues talking about, you know, how he's doing this regional run, you know, he's getting home every couple of weeks, he's making this much money. Oh, he's gonna go buy a trailer, he's gonna go, you know, run over there and get him a FedEx account and just do like dedicated runs for FedEx, blah blah blah. But from there, what he really wants to do, what his passion is he wants to go and do heavy hauls, like overweight stuff. And that's pretty much when I was like, all right, I've had enough of this dude talking, because he went from running a box to running very light freight for UPS or FedEx or whatever he wanted to do, to now then from there he's just gonna change over to do heavy haul. It's like, dude, you got no experience. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. You don't even understand the industry. But he pretty much said that about heavy hauls, and half of the restaurant pretty much started shaking their head. I look over, and the guy sitting across or whatever, and the table across from me, just starts laughing. And I couldn't help myself. I started laughing too. The other gentleman here, he was doing the same thing. He's just shaking his head and smiling. And I looked at him and I was like, What did I say to him? Oh, some people need to learn how to shut the fuck up and open their ears, because if they stop talking, they might learn a thing or two. And oh my God. So all three of us started talking. This guy's like, oh, I can't believe that he's talking all this shit. He doesn't know what the hell he's doing. You know, eventually one day maybe he'll start making some real money as an owner-operator. You know, one day, blah, 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 blah. If he thinks that's good money, then he might as well just give it up and go be a company driver. All cool, good points. The other guy is like, you know, there's no way. And I was like, I agree with you. I mean, you don't go from running, you know, real light freight